we are going to go back to our Bulgarian split squat and push-up linear progression. Again, this is a volume progression. Last week we did 10s, or a challenging number. This week we're going to try to add a couple, so it's written as 12s, but if you did 8 last week or you did 12 last week, just try to add a couple to that. So this is going to be every 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which means every 5 minutes we'll have done both sides. All right, so every 2:30, you're gonna do 12 Bulgarian split squats on one leg and then 12 push-ups. Rest for the remainder. When the next 2:30 hits, you're gonna do 12 Bulgarian split squats on the other leg and another 12 push-ups, okay? For some of us, we may be able to keep rocking forward with those push-ups, no problem. Keep in mind, last week we did 4 total sets of push-ups, and this week we are doing 6 total sets of push-ups. So, if the push-ups start getting really hard, as long as you get more than the total volume you did last week, so if last week I did 4 sets of 10, 6 sets of 8 will be more than that total, okay? So it doesn't necessarily need to be a straight build if things are really starting to break down. Again, make sure things are moving well, and the total volume for your push-ups can be the overall stimulus today. This should take 15 minutes total. Again, it's 6 sets and each one is 2.5 minutes. And then when we're all done, we'll get into the Metcon. Have fun.
Okay, for the Bulgarian split squat, bring your body up against a bench, a box, your couch. Take 1 heel-to-toe step, 2 heel-to-toe steps out, and then you are going to plant that foot, and your opposite foot reaches back to the bench. Try to sit down as far as you can to a comfortable position, touch that knee, and push through that front foot to stand each time. For our push-up, body in a straight line, hands right under my shoulders, elbows stay relatively tight to my body, belly stays tight the whole time. I should be one straight line from my head through my heels, hips and chest touch and leave the ground together. We can also do this as a push-up from an elevated surface to make it a little easier. Everything else remains the same. Body is in one straight line, elbows close.
Okay, the Metcon for today is called Leaning Tower. It's going to be done with 1 dumbbell if that's what you got. If you've got 2 dumbbells and you want to do it that way, you can do that as well. So Leaning Tower is a 12-minute AMRAP. It is going to be 12 front rack dumbbell lunges. You'll front rack the dumbbell on one side and lunge with both legs. Then 12 burpee into a Renegade Row. It's sort of like halfway between a Renegade Row and what we call at CrossFit Lumos a person maker, right? It's a burpee down to the ground. You will do 1 row, jump and clap, finish off that burpee each time, and then it's going to be 36 double unders. So for the lunges, you can lunge reverse, forward, walking. We'll go over it in the video. For the burpee into the Renegade Row, this is probably going to take some time. Just try to move consistently throughout. And then for the doubles, we can do 36 doubles. We can double the volume and do 72 single unders. You can do lateral hops over a line. If you want to throw in maybe a short run instead or something like that, that's cool as well. All right, 12 minutes of work. Have some fun.
All right, forgive the funny camera angle on this one, but for that front rack lunge, dumbbell is racked on my shoulder. We are going to lunge with both legs. You can see these can be reverse lunges. If you'd like, you can do this as a forward lunge as well. Switch hands whenever you want. I would try to make it even. If you've got the space available to you, it's even fine to make this a walking lunge. This gets a little scary, so if you've got kids, put them away. For the Renegade Row Burpee, sit up a dumbbell. You're going to do a burpee with one hand on that dumbbell. Feet are wide, and then without your hips flying out to one side or the other, plant your opposite hand and row that dumbbell to your chest. You're going to switch each time you come to a new set of 12, so it will be all 12 on one side in one round. And then on the next round, you will do all 12 on the other side.